Hey y'all, it's SheRea, what's up? Back with another video. This is the 4th video in my week-long series. If you haven't seen the previous videos, definitely check it out. On Wednesday, we talked about the worst products of 2021. On Tuesday, we talked about the best products of 2021. And on Monday, we talked about the best and worst affordable drugstore sunscreen. The best and worst affordable drugstore skincare of 2021. So if you haven't seen those videos, definitely check them out in the cards, and down below everything will be there for you. In this video, we'll be doing an empties video. This is my empties from the past few months. I can't believe I've gone through so many things. Honestly, these aren't even all of the products that I have used up. It was just so much. I have to split the video into 2. So definitely be sure you subscribe so you can see my next set of empties next year in 2022. And I would really appreciate if you gave this video a thumbs up. Give it a like. It does support my channel. It goes such a long way in this crazy YouTube algorithm. And if you like this type of content, there's a lot more exclusive content in my community, in the Insider Tea. We talk hair care, skincare, beauty, all that stuff. DIY videos that you haven't been seeing on here. We talk about DIYs in the community. So definitely make sure you join by clicking the link in the description box. So should we just go into it? Yeah, we should. Because it's a lot. Let's go in order. Y'all know I like organized videos. So the first is, it's not a pre-poo, but I use it as a pre-poo. I use it before I wash my hair. This is the Olaplex number 3. This is all washed out. Come on. It's all washed out. It's the Olaplex number 3. I will link as much as I can down below. So if you miss something, it will all be linked down below. So I use this up. I love this stuff. I have many more backups, so you don't gotta worry about it. But yes, Olaplex number 3. I've talked about this plenty of times and I love it. Let's talk about co-washes. This is the only co-wash that I used up, or at least the only one I'm willing to talk about on my channel. There's just some brands that I will no longer mention on my platform. So the one I want to talk about is the Organi Grow Hair Grow Wash, which was supposed to cleanse, condition, and grow. You can't see this because my lights are so bright and sparkly. So I'll be linked down below. It's alright. It's an okay co-wash. I don't love it. I wouldn't repurchase it or anything like that, but it's cool. I didn't purchase this. It was sent to me by the company and I wouldn't go out and buy it. The shampoo, I love. This, it was cool. It was cool. Let's go into clay washes. The only one I used up is the Henna Soup Moroccan Hair Detox Mud Mask. It's not going to focus, but oh, you can kind of see it a little bit. This is something that I apply before I go into the shower, and it's just a good time. So moisturizing. I raved about it in a recent wash day. If you haven't checked it out, you can check it out. This is so good. The answer is yes. Definitely something I'm going to use again. This was sent to me by the company, but I would purchase it with my own money. You can pick this up for yourself. You can use the code BCLH15 to save 15% off. It's worth every dime. It's so good. The answer is yes. Like, yes, so good. Let's talk about rinse out conditioners. I used up 2 of them. I used up the Suave Hydrating Coconut Conditioner. I mentioned this in a wash day and it was good. I definitely much prefer it over the original Suave Coconut. This one is the more natural one. It has a few better ingredients, but not really. It's pretty much the same thing. But for some reason, I do prefer this one. That's not a repurchase for me. I do have rinse outs that I prefer over this. It was alright. It was cool. And then the Not Your Mother's Coconut Milk and African Marula Tea Tree Oil Conditioner. I actually really like this. The issue is that they discontinued it, like brands always do. They discontinue the good stuff and keep the mediocre stuff. So unfortunately, I can't repurchase this, but I would have because I really do like this. Now for deep conditioners, I used up a lot of deep conditioners. I used up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deep conditioners. I have so many deep conditioners in my stash. Deep conditioning is my favorite part of the wash day process. I went through the Ateneo Chocolate Espresso Deep Conditioner. Now this is all like, it's yeah, I use it up. I wanted to get every single drop out of it. It's so good. I always say it makes me feel like I got a BBL in Dubai. Just so luxurious, so amazing. The Unicurl Moisture Fantasy Moisturizing Conditioner. This was actually sent to me by the brand in 2020, and it was cool. It was alright. That's kind of how I'm feeling about Unicurl so far. I didn't love their leave-in conditioner, and this was just okay. It was literally just okay. It wasn't bad, it wasn't a love, it was just okay. Let me know what your thoughts are on Unicurl. The Kinky Tresses Restorative Conditioner. I have an entire dedicated video on Kinky Tresses. If you haven't checked it out, maybe I have some more cards and you can check it out right here. This is a good deep conditioner. It's not my favorite deep conditioner of all time, but I would still highly recommend it. I love the Kinky Tresses line. I recommend you picking up everything, and I hardly ever do that. So this isn't something that's like top 5, but it's really good. And if it was sent to me, I would use it again, and I would buy it with my own money. But there are things that I really love, and this was good. This was great. It's just not amazing compared to others, if that makes sense. The Carol's Daughter Curl Clenching Deep Moisture Mask. This was just okay by itself. It was alright. It was cool. Where this really shined is that I used it to make my black rice conditioner. If you haven't seen that DIY, you can check it out. I used this as a base for that conditioner, and it was amazing. By itself, so I would pick it up again on sale to use it in DIYs, but as a standalone, it's just okay. I have 2 conditioners from the main choice. If you haven't seen my previous video on the worst products of 2021, I kind of talked about the main choice and them changing their ingredients, which is disappointing, and I'm not even mad about it because I'm just going to move on. I know a lot of people get mad when their favorite brands change ingredients or they do something they don't like. I don't even get mad, I just move on. So I'm just moving on from the main choice. There's no love lost there. Main choice was at one time one of my favorite brands. I'm just going to move on. I'm not going to be salty. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to drag the brand. I don't care. I'm just moving on. I did love both of these products. The main choice Proceed with Caution, Stop the Damage Pre or Post Poo Mask. This at the time when I reviewed this, I definitely thought it was one of the best main choice products and definitely an underrated main choice product. The ingredients have changed, so I can't even tell you how that works. I haven't used it and I won't use it. As well as the Herbal Hair Tonic and Soy Milk Deep Hydration Mask. Love this as well. Left my hair so super duper soft. I raved about it in a wash day video. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out. But the ingredients of this has changed too. All the good oils are no longer in it. It has a bunch of silicone and I just can't be bothered. So we're gonna move on. I used up the Chia Botanicals Low Porosity Deep Conditioner. This no longer exists. It is now their like 4-in-1 or something like that. And it was good. It was cool. I liked it. Would I go out and purchase the new version of it? Probably not. So what's done is done. And lastly for deep conditioners is the Henna Souk Cocoa Veda Hair Mask, which I talked about in my best products of 2020. This is all washed out, but like I said, everything will be listed or linked. Love this stuff, love this stuff, love this stuff. Like, it's all gone. I've used it by itself and I've also used it mixed with conditioner. It's amazing any way I use it. So freaking good. I've used it as a pre-poo and I've used it as a post-poo as a deep conditioner. Chef's kiss, amazing. You can use the code BCLH15 to save 15% off, and you need this. Best product of 2021 and of life. Love this so much. Let's talk about the only protein treatment I'm willing to talk about on my channel. This is the Botanica The Mender. You can find it at Target. You can find it at Walmart. It's just such a good deep treatment. It's so affordable. I talked about this several times on my channel at this point, so I'm just gonna not talk about it anymore. Y'all already know. Y'all know how it is. Y'all already know. This is amazing. Let's go into leave-in conditioners. I have several in front of me as well. This one is something that I use more on my scalp, but I would use it during the leave-in process. This is the Rapid Biotin and MSM Advanced Scalp Therapy from Uhuru Naturals. I do have a dedicated video on this. You can definitely check it out in the cards right here, and I love this. This is so good. Definitely a nice shot of hair growth goodness on the scalp. Definitely enjoyed it. It definitely softened my hair at the roots, which can tend to be dry. Definitely would be something that I would use again. So good. Sienna Naturals Do Magic Leave-In Conditioner. This was an alright product. It's definitely not a fave of mine. I definitely think it needed a bit more moisture. I do think it gave me good definition, but I wish it had just a tad bit more moisture. The Botanicals Leave-In Conditioner, like I said, it's now like a 3-in-1, so kind of a combination of the DC and the leave-in, and it was alright. I definitely like the deep conditioner a lot more than I like this, so this would not be something I personally would go and pick up. I actually was sent these products by one of my curl friends, one of my subscribers, so it was okay. The Main Choice 4-Way Conditioner. I just don't really like Main Choice leave-ins. I don't think there's any Main Choice leave-in I actually like. I didn't like this. It was okay. I don't know why y'all like this, but to each her own. Curl's Dynasty Kalahari Smoothie leave-in. I know y'all love this, but it may be a formula change because the packaging was different, and I've heard that the formula has changed. I think I got the new formula. I never tried the old formula. That's how I feel about Curl's Dynasty. It's like, I've used this product and the pumpkin mask, and it was just like, so no. And 2 leave-ins I haven't used up, but I'm not going to use them. I tried using the Daily Styling Lotion on my wigs, and it was cool. It did well. Like, wigs are easy. Like, it doesn't take much, but I like the smell. No, it smells like Nair and body odor. The answer is no. I still have the deep conditioner that I'll use because I'll rinse it out, but this and this, the scent lasts with this. The scent lasts with this, so it can't work. Let's move into creams and butters. This is such an accomplishment because it takes me forever to get through like stylers, creams, butters. So the first one is the Ovia Natural Sweet Almond Heavy Cream. This is actually a cream styler, but I ended up using it up on my body as a body butter, a body lotion, because it's kind of lotiony. Richmond and I both used it. It worked okay as a body lotion. I wouldn't go out my way to purchase it as a body lotion, but it worked as a body lotion. Like I told y'all before, you can use body products on your hair and you can use hair products on your body. This one is one that we use on our bodies, and it was cool. The Briojio Curl Charisma Chia and Flaxseed Coral Custard. I actually really did enjoy this product. I didn't want to enjoy it because it's so expensive, but it gave me good definition almost every time I used it, and I like it. I would definitely buy this with my own money. It was sent to me by the brand, but if I was ever out and about, especially when it's on sale, I would pick her up again. I would. I did like it. Finally, I used up the Devacurl Super Stretch. Man, this took me forever. Everything is just washed out, but y'all get the idea. This took me forever to get through this. Like, oh, this was in many used up videos. I finally used it up, and I don't even need to talk about it anymore because y'all know why. The Kinky Tresses Hair Butter. Y'all know I love this. This is the one that I purchased with my own money. And I also have one that was sent to me by the brand, and I'm savoring it because I love this so much. Even though it's called a hair butter, it's definitely more of a moisturizer. Doesn't have much hold, but the moisture is definitely there. I used up 2 products from Raggedy Honey's Handmade. I used up the Coffee Cocoa Curl Custard as like a curling cream because the consistency was very much giving curl cream. So I used it up as basically a moisturizer, as well as the Pumpkin and Kupuasu Puree Twist Butter, which I used as like a cream because it definitely was not a butter consistency. And I also used it up on my body. It made a great body lotion because the scent is like pumpkin spice. Like it still smells like it's all gone. So delicious. So I used it up on my hair and my body and it's gone. I used up one gel. It's hard for me to go through gels. I used up the main choice Tropical Moringa Curly Braid Out Blaze. Definitely not a repurchase because main choice put silicones in their gels too. Why? For what? For what? For what? I didn't like this. I had one good style with this and everything else has been a flaky mess. Maybe one or two good styles, but gels are just so finicky for me. Not just main choice gels, but gels period. So I'm just not going to stress myself with gels anymore. So this is definitely not a repurchase. Let's talk about some oils because y'all know I'm an oil baby. I used up the Kinky Tresses hair oil, which I loved. I've talked about this several times on my channel. So good. Use the code BCLH15 and get you some, sis. Yes. So good, y'all. The answer is yes. This is so damn good. And lastly for oils is the Uhuru Naturals Rapid Biotin and Flaxseed Advanced Growth Elixir, which I've talked about it before on my channel. Like I said in my video, it is funky. It is funky, but the ingredients are so amazing. Definitely, it has, oh, there's some more in here. Ooh, definitely an oil that I would not mind having again. I can make my own hair oil, but I just love the ingredients in it, and I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's funky, but we're gonna grow, y'all. We're gonna grow. Let's go into makeup. It's only a few items, so let's just talk about it. The first thing I haven't even used up, but I'm just getting rid of it. It is the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Longwear Foundation. Basically, it was the very first foundation they came out with. I've had it for several years now. I hardly reach for it because the color is off. I thought I was 410, but I think I'm more accurately 420. So this was never the right undertone, the right overtone, the right anything. It always looked orange. I always had to finesse it, and it's kind of separating a little bit, and you can see the orange separating from the color. It's just too much orange. It's giving me Donald Trump. So I'm not gonna finesse this no more. I'm just gonna get rid of it, and it just wasn't a great formula. I think this was overhyped because it was Riri. I don't think they've come out with a lot better products since then. I'll say that. So I'm just going to part ways with this. The MAC Prep and Prime in Peach Luster, y'all. This used to be a staple product. This used to be a staple. I used to like stand for this before, but I've just moved on. I used to use it as a color corrector, and I just don't think it's amazing. I used to love this. It's probably my third one. This was everything. Now I don't really color correct that much. When I do want to like correct something, I just use concealer. I'm going to save this empty because you know you can take it back to MAC. The Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil in chocolate. I love this pencil. This color wasn't amazing. I think the best color for me is dark brown. I used ebony today and I still feel like it was a bit dark, so I went in with like a brown pencil kind of over it to kind of, you know, get it together. It's definitely a repurchase. Anastasia is one of my favorite brow products, so definitely a repurchase in the color dark brown, not chocolate. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circles Eraser. Okay, this is in the color tan. I also used up another color too. Anyway, I love this concealer. It's definitely an amazing drugstore concealer. If you don't want to pay a whole bunch of money, this is one of my favorite concealers. I'm not going to repurchase it right now because I have other concealers, but I'll definitely repurchase it in the future. I love this concealer. A1, so amazing. Love it. Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I've mentioned this in one of my products that are worth buying videos or something like that. I do love this. I will get the bigger size next time. And yeah, definitely an amazing mascara. Does great for the lashes. Definitely worth all the hype. I love it so much. This video is gonna be long. This video is long, y'all. This video is long. If you're still here, leave the glasses emoji, because I'll see you in 2022. And if you're not here and you don't leave the emoji, I'm leaving you in 2021. Let's talk about some skincare, huh? This is the SheRea DelSol Cleansing Balm. I talked about this on Monday, where I said it was one of the best products of 2021 in terms of drugstore skincare. This is the one that I used up. See, it's all gone, and love this stuff so much. One of the best cleansing balms. Just emulsifies so easily onto the face. Like, such a good time. Love this stuff so much. The CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I talked about this before. Don't like this. No. CeraVe has good products. I definitely prefer the foaming facial cleanser from them because this is a no. The Inkyless Oat Cleansing Balm. This is the big one that I told y'all I had in that video. So here it is. See, I use it all up, the big one. And check out Monday's video to see what I think about this. The Inkyless Salicylic Acid Cleanser. Again, check out Monday's video to see what I think about her as well. The CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. Talked about this on Monday. Definitely a staple, something I will pick up yet again. Love this so much. The Youth to the People Green Tea Spinach Vitamins. This is a sample size that I got and I use it all up. I also have another mini that was sent to me by the company, and that's almost gone. I'll use it up today to remove my makeup. I love this. I'm definitely getting the big size during the next Sephora sale. Love it so dang much. The Advanced Snail Mucin from COSRX. This as an essence or even as a serum is so good. Makes your face feel so soft and supple. I was put onto this by Denise Adore, and thank you, sis. I love this. Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. I've talked about this before as one of the best affordable products. Love this stuff so much. Definitely will repurchase it. I did purchase some other exfoliating toners that I'm testing out, but this is definitely still a staple or something that I will repurchase. And lastly, for skincare, we have the Black Girl Sunscreen. This is the original formula. I talked about this in Monday's video, so you can definitely check out my thoughts and, you know, check out Monday's video. Next, for something that I used to use on my body, but I don't anymore because it gives me contact dermatitis. This is the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint Castile soap. I think it has to do with the water in Jersey because I used this in the Virgin Islands for years with no issues. But maybe I've developed a sensitivity to it as, you know, as I approach 30. Shut up, Alexis. So I used to love this, used to stand for it. Now I use the almond one, and that doesn't make my skin itch, so that's what I'm using now. It will always have a place in my heart. I used up some vitamins. This is the Mega Food Multi for Women. I've talked about this several times on my channel now. I use it up. I'm using some other vitamins from another brand, but I'll definitely go back to this because I like that you're eating food, you know, it's in a vitamin, but it's not just filler, it's good food. So it's on the expensive side, but I think it's worth it. And lastly, and super random, I've never mentioned anything like this on my channel before, but might as well. I used up 2 seasonings by 2 Black-owned brands. I know it's tempting to just go in Walmart and just pick up seasonings, but we should also be supporting us if we can. These are 2 brands that I use. The first I've been using for the longest is actually from a friend in college who is more like a sister to me. I wish her the utmost best, and she started the Power Plate, and this is her old packaging. I've had this for a while because I ain't nobody's cook, okay? I'm fat just because. And this is amazing. This is the Aquarius. I prefer the even though I am an Aquarius, I prefer the Gemini, which was her first one that she came out with. Definitely would repurchase. She always has a bunch of sales. I love it. Like, definitely check out the Power Plate. She has great seasonings. And also from another, she's a YouTuber. It's like, I think she's in business with her husband, Christina. The Main Objective. They came out with 19 Station 23. I don't know how you pronounce it. Either way, I love the brown sugar smoke. This alone, like by itself on salmon, because I don't eat chicken or beef, but this on salmon, like you don't need no salt, no extra seasoning, just this. And my salmon was amazing. Like, the only thing is that it's really small. I wish they had like a bigger one. Maybe they do. I haven't checked, but definitely a repurchase. Definitely a repurchase. Let me know, what have you used up over the last few months? What have you used up and you've loved and you recommend and you think I should try? Would definitely love to know. Leave it down below in the comment section. Stay tuned for tomorrow, which is the final video in this week of videos. It's been a long week, y'all, but we got one more video, so definitely stay tuned. So if you're not subscribed, you may want to do that so you don't miss tomorrow's video. And that's it, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Bye, y'all.